skin, some of them, had the same texture as the reptiles we see today, like the snake and others. And they analyzed the bone structure of those animals, those creatures, and they found the characteristics of cold-bloodedness and warm-bloodedness in just one, in the same species. And after that, there were those who advocate that the dinosaurs were cold-blooded. Others said that they would be warm-blooded. And some others came up with the idea that the dinosaurs, they were dinosaurs. They had the same, they had the two characteristics combining them to make them into a perfect and superior species that would supplant all the species living on the planet. And that was the plan of Satan, to destroy, to create difficulty, so mankind could be destroyed. Because the planet, when it was created, God said everything was good. Genesis chapter 1, chapter 2, we see the same idea. And God, when He finished His creation, He said that everything was good and perfect. There was no flaws at all. But in dinosaurs, we see flaws, even though we can find some sophistication in some of these animals. But an animal like Tyrannosaurus rex was a clumsy animal. His arms were so short that the hands could not touch each other. And that animal, even though it was a huge carnivore that could run like 30 miles per hour, it still had some imperfections. And that shows that the mind behind the dinosaurs wasn't God's mind, but was something else. Because if God wanted to do so, He would have done a perfect dinosaur. But He didn't do it. And contrary to what they say, God came down and destroyed them by the flood, because they were not meant to exist. They came about just to bring destruction and to destroy God's plan for humankind. Let's continue with that. And so Ellen G. White, when she spoke, she was misunderstood. And even today, people don't quite understand this amalgamation statement. Most of the people say that she was just talking nonsense. But we know today that she was talking something very significant, very important. Because the more science evolves, the greater the knowledge that comes about, the greater is the confirmation that Ellen G. White spoke inspired by God. Because what she said was right. And tonight, folks, I have the honor and